Yes, what's up, money makers? What's up, legends? Welcome back to the Anonymous YouTube channel. So, guys, here we go again, guys. So, guys, we have been receiving comments, we have been receiving requests that at least, guys, we should provide some mentorship. So, guys, don't worry, guys. Anonymous traders, we have you covered in each and everything, guys. Because, guys, we promised you at least each and everyone has to earn that financial freedom, guys. So, guys, remember this, guys. Mark this to be the start of our mentorship, guys. You get my point, guys. At least try to get a notebook and get a pen, guys, so that you can grab some information out of it. As you all know, guys, that each and everything, guys, at least comes with the price. So, guys, in this, just pay attention. You get my point? Just pay attention, guys. In the end, you'll be starting to make some money out of the financial market. So, guys, I hope everyone has managed to get his or her notebook so that we can start day one of our mentorship. Guys, remember this is going to be from scratch to advanced. For this, we are going to show you all the steps that we consider when we are approaching any asset or when approaching any financial market. You get my point, guys? So, guys, we are going to start with the topic that seems to be easy, but it's the hardest topic in the financial market. And that's not anything, guys. It's only the market structure, guys. Why am I starting with the market structure, not starting with the candlestick? What? So, guys, we are going to start with the hardest stats. So, if you master these hardest stats, at the end everything will be just simple to you. So, guys, we are going to start with the market structure. You get my point, guys? So you see this word and you think, guys, this is the simple stuff. This is the reason why people are not profitable in the financial market. Because you will find someone in the financial market, if they buy from here, they buy from here, the market sells. If they sell from here, the market buy. Why? Because, guys, you don't know what's the market structure. The reason to why you buy from here and the market sells, reason you don't know the market structure. So this, consider this to be the hardest topic in all topics, guys. If you master this, guys, you'll be able to make money out of the financial market, because you'll find someone here, you sell from here, then price will buy. You buy from here, price will sell. Why? You don't know what the market structure. So, guys, let's try, at least try mastering this topic, guys, because at the end, if you pay attention, at the end you'll be earning numbers. As you know that the financial market is all about numbers. If the more you make digits, the more money you grab. So, guys, this let's just stick into this topic and we try at least mastering it. We see how we shall be using it to make money out of the financial market. So if you say the word market structure, at least it has some branches. Get my point? This topic has branches. Get my point? Let me first remove this. So this word has branches. You get my point? So if you master, it only has three topics, guys. If you master these three topics, guys, trust me, at the end you're going to be making money that no one even can believe. So, guys, let's try at least mastering these three topics. We see how we shall be using them to grab, at least to get money out of the financial market. So, guys, in the market structure, we have what we call an uptrend. We have what we call an uptrend. And after, besides the uptrend, we have what we call a consolidating market, or what the rest call the ranging market. Let me just call it a ranging market. A ranging market. You get my point? I'm going to explain more about it. A ranging market. A ranging market. So you get my point? So besides of these two, guys, we also have we call a downtrend market. A downtrend market. So, guys, consider this to be the part one of our mentorship, because here, guys, we want to teach you from scratch to advanced. So, guys, these are the three topics that are under the market structure. So, guys, if you get to know about these topics, guys, trust me, you'll be able to make money out of the financial markets if you get to know these topics. Because, guys, as I've tried explaining to you, so you'll find someone, if you buy, the market sells. If you sell, the market buys. So why are you always on the long side? Because, guys, you don't know what's the current market structure. And if you get to know the current market structure, guys, trust me, you'll be making the money out of the financial markets. You make the brokers, get my point? You make the brokers go back to the village. Why? Because you'll be making huge numbers. You get my point, guys? So let's not just let me just not waste a lot of your time. Let me just stick into these three topics. We see how we are going to try breaking them down and I see how you are going to try to understand them, guys, so that you can be able to make the money out of the financial markets. So remember, guys, this is the day one of the and this is the day one of our mentorship, and these are the topics that we are going to start with. So, guys, if you understand these topics, guys, you'll be able to make money out of the financial market. So, as I've told you that each and everything, guys, comes with price. So, with this, guys, you have to pay attention, and I'm pretty sure, guys, you have already grabbed your notebooks, guys, so that you'll be able to grab this information. So, guys, these three topics, I can't just explain that this is the uptrend, this is the range market, but we are going to start with each and one by one, one by one. So, guys, currently we are going to start with an uptrend. Get my point? With an uptrend. You get my point? So, we are going to start with this topic. I teach you what's an uptrend. You get my point? Before we proceed to this topic. So, guys, this is an uptrend. Let me show you this. This is what we call an uptrend. Get my point? Let me first remove this. I'm not good in art, but I'll try expressing the information. Let me show you. Okay, guys, consider this to be an uptrend. You get my point, guys? Why do we say that this is an uptrend, guys? Let me first show you. I've been sorry. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Let me first label. Yeah. Just a minute. Where did I put my steps? Okay, let me just do it like this so that you can see better and perfect. Get my point? So if I do this, let me try making it something simple. Okay, here we go, guys. So we are going to first learn about the uptrend before we proceed to the ranging market or the downtrend market. So remember, these three topics are all under what we call market structure. You get to know, you get my point, guys. So if you don't know the market structure, guys, they will keep on hitting your money. So at least first grab the information, then you start using the real cash. So, guys, if we have understood that we are studying right now, we are currently studying about the market structure. So we knew we had under the market structure we have what we call an uptrend, we have what we call a ranging market, we have a downtrend market. So get my point, guys. So currently we are going to first study about the an uptrend. What's an uptrend, guys? Let me first show you some labels here. Let me first show you some labels. Let me first show you some labels. Okay, here it is, guys. So this is the an uptrend market. This is the series whereby the market will be creating what we call. Let me first get my text. You find this market will be at least creating higher highs, higher higher highs, higher highs. Let me first higher highs, and you find the market will be creating higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. I just missed H. Okay, let's just go with that. So, guys, this is it, guys. This is the situation, or this is the scenario whereby this asset or any market will be creating what we call higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Guys, what are higher highs? These are peaks. If you see this financial market creating a peak and then receive another peak down, but not breaking this previous peak, guys, consider this to be the higher low. But if this peak right here, this peak what you are currently seeing here, if it gets broken by the if we receive a new higher high that comes in and breaks it, guys, consider this to be a new higher high. But if this previous high is not broken, consider that not to be a valid higher high. We consider this to be a valid higher high if we receive a momentum candle. Guys, never consider weeks. If we receive a momentum candle that will come and break this previous swing high, this previous higher high, consider this to be the new higher high. But if price does not break the previous higher high, don't consider it to be what? A higher high. Okay, there is a scenario like this. Consider this was the previous high right here. Consider this to be our previous high. But later on receive a peak but does not break this previous high. Don't consider this to be a new higher high. You get my point? To consider that this is a new higher high, first wait for this new higher high to break this market, that's when we shall be considering this to be a new higher high. But if they don't break this price, if they don't break this previous peak, don't consider this to be a new higher high. But if they break it like this and they don't break these previous higher lows, just to consider this to be a new higher high. Am I making some sense? Let me explain more about this. Okay, here it is, guys. I've told you in an uptrend, price will be only creating higher highs. You get my point? And higher lows. You get my point? But never consider a certain peak, because market will be creating a lot of peaks. But never consider a certain peak to be the higher high if we haven't broken the previous swing highs. Let me first show you this. Let me first show you this. So you'll find price like this. We go, then we do some stuffs like this. You get my point? Get my point? So here it is, guys. Never consider this to be a new higher high unless we first broke this previous swing high, this previous higher high. You get my point? We only consider this to be the new higher high if this price comes in and breaks this previous higher high. But if they don't break it, guys, don't consider it to be a higher high. You get my point? Am I making some sense? If price moves and comes and breaks this previous high, consider this to be an uptrend or consider this to be a new higher high. You get my point? But if price does not break and start moving down, but remember, watch how this price is creating. It will never break the previous swing high and it will never break the previous swing. Let me show you. So this is it, guys. So you see this price, consider this was our new higher high. This was our previous high high. Then price was moving, but not breaking going down, not breaking going up. You get my point? So we don't consider the we don't trade this type of market. We only trade when we see that price has broken. So for this, we wait for a pullback. You get my point? Which will be the higher low. I don't know if they are still on the same topic. Let me first remove this. Let me explain more. So in an uptrend, guys, you find that the market will be creating higher highs, will be creating higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. You get my point? But even you can use a trend line, because trend lines always can show you what's going on, or you can use a RSI, because those RSI, guys, they are considered to be at least more accurate. So guys, this is it. In an uptrend, you see that this asset will be moving, going upside. Get my point? But this time round, it will be creating what we call higher highs. Let me clone this. Let me clone this. It will be creating what we call higher highs. You get my point? It will be creating what we call higher lows. You get my point? Higher lows. But if you find that this asset does not break going down, does not break if you find this asset breaking this previous higher low, just know that this asset is about to change structure. But as long as this asset is not breaking the previous higher lows, just know that this price is still moving up. But if you find the scenario this price does not break going up and then it breaks going down, get my point? Just know that this price is about to change track. The price is about to change structure. But as long as price is still breaking going up, just know that guys, this is considered to be an uptrend. I'll explain it more. In an uptrend, we see that the price is creating higher highs, is creating new higher highs. But if price does not create new higher highs, don't consider that to be an uptrend. You get my point, guys? Just consider it to be an uptrend if you see that price is creating higher highs, higher lows. And if they create a new higher high, just consider that to be an uptrend. But if they are not creating new higher highs like here and then they stop from here, guys, don't trade this thing. At least first wait for this price to be broken to consider it to be an uptrend. So let me first look for at least let me first look for what from the assets. We see how I can illustrate more right here. Let me elaborate from here. Okay, this is what I've been talking about right here. I'll use let me use right here. Let me use this. Let me zoom in. Okay, guys, here it is. This is a clear definition of an uptrend. You get my point, guys? Guys, if you draw your line from here, sorry, if you draw your line from here up to here, you can see that this is a clear uptrend. You get my point? And if we try tracking down the higher highs that I've been telling you, you can see that this price has created a new higher high, a new higher low, a new higher high, a new higher low, a new higher high, a new higher low, a new higher high, a new higher low. But look how this price is moving. It's not breaking this previous higher low, which indicates us that this is an uptrend. You get my point, guys? A new higher, a new higher, a higher low, a new higher high, a new higher low, a new higher high, a new higher low, a new higher high. But later on, we will show this price. Let me first zoom in here. But later on, as I've been telling you guys, if you see that this price has not managed to break the previous swing high, the previous higher low, just know that this price is about to change structure. You get my point? But since our first topic is about uptrend, remember guys, we are getting you from scratch to advanced. You get my point, guys? So currently here you can see that this is the higher high. You can see higher high. Get my point? Higher high right here. This is the higher high. You get my point? And this is the higher low. Let me scroll. This is the higher low right here. You see? Let me scroll more. Let me scroll more. Let me scroll more. Okay. So guys, as you can see, guys, you just watch how this price is moving. Remember, this price is breaking previous structure. Get my point? Because this structure could have started from here. Because here we have some internal structure. That's why I've not gone into lower time frames. But the more you go into lower time frames, you'll find a lot of stuffs. But currently here we see price created a higher high, created a higher low, but not breaking this previous what? This previous higher low. You see this previous higher low. But if they broke this previous higher low, we could have considered this to be a valid downtrend. But around here, we can see this price is moving, going up. As you can see, it's moving up, creating higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, this could be high, but I've just duplicated from here. But consider this, take my words that this is higher high, this is higher low. Higher high, higher low. But you see that they are not breaking these previous higher lows. But if you find that structure is breaking the previous higher lows, this week's right here, if we see that they are breaking going down, just consider that not to be a valid higher high. But right here we can see this price is creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. You see, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher higher. You get my point, guys? But here we saw this price never broke again. They never broke again going up. But instead here we saw they are breaking going down. So you can see that this price has changed structure. You get my point, guys? So we don't consider this anymore to be an uptrend. You get my point, guys? Unless we see that they have broken their previous structure. So as you can see, even if we go back, you see they have not broken going down. You can see they have no anywhere that they broke going down, but instead we saw they were breaking going up, they were breaking going up, they were breaking going up. Get my point? Breaking going up, that considers to be a valid what? A valid trend. So let me show you, let me see if I can find you another example. Let me see if I can find you more examples. Let's see, we can work from here. Let's see, from here. From here I show you each and everything. So if you draw your trend line like this, where should we put it? If you draw your trend line from here, if you draw your trend line from here, get my point? Sorry. So if we draw our trend line from here and we start tracking down the market, you can see this is the previous swing high, so higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low. Here we never broke going up. You get my point? So here we never broke the previous swing high. You get my point? So this indicates that this price is about to change structure. You get my point? So we never received a candle that came in and break this previous swing high. So we consider this. Remember, guys, we don't consider wicks. We consider bodies. So if that you see that this is the body, how should I explain this, guys? Always consider the bodies, because guys, wicks always cause damage. You get my point, guys? So we saw these wicks at least wanted to break this previous swing high, but remember these are wicks, so we shall not take the wicks. So you see this price started breaking going down, so indicating us that this price has changed the structure. So guys, as long as you understand what structure, guys, you'll be able to make money out of the financial market. And guys, there is a rule in these financial markets, guys, that never trade against the what? The trend. So guys, that's for the topic number one, guys. Make sure that you pay attention, guys. Guys, please make sure that you don't miss the part one of, because in the next topic, guys, we are going to study about the ranging market. You get my point? we are going to study about the ranging market. So guys, I think you have managed to master everything, guys. At least, guys, try putting them at least into consideration. Let me first even show you this. I can show you from here on the live market. I can show you from here on the live market. So let me show you here from the live market. So guys, currently what you are seeing that this is an uptrend. You get my point? This is, consider this to be a pullback, but on the lower time frames, it what? It's a what? It's a downtrend. So another thing you can see that this price, we never received any week that came in and broke this previous swing high. So instead we saw this price started breaking, going down. You get my point? So this is the new trend. The trend is changing right now. So here we have seen that this asset has just created a new lower low. You get my point? So it had to make a pullback. After making a pullback, let me say at least from this area right here, then we drop. You get my point? Where shall we be putting RTP? I'll teach you more about order blocks. Guys, remember this is just a start. You get my point, guys? This is just a start. So we are going to teach you each and everything, guys. But for the Euro USD current here, you'd be looking for selling opportunities. Why? Because we see the price has just started changing structure. You get my point? So we shall be taking it down. You get my point, guys? Why? Because we see it's no longer breaking going up, but instead it's breaking going down, indicating us that this price has started changing structure. If we go into lower time frames, at least you find something that is good to see. Get my point? Let me see how I can show you more about this. Remember this. Okay, so here it is. We were in an uptrend, but later on we saw this price right here. We never managed to break this previous swing high, but instead we broke here down. You see, this was our previous higher low, but instead we never broke it. Instead we broke to going down. So later on we saw this price again creating a new what. I haven't yet started teaching you about an uptrend, but I'll teach you more about this stuff. So here you'll be getting your entry, then you take your sales. Why? Because guys, you are following the market structure. So consider this just to be a pullback. Consider this just to be a pullback that right here we are going to take our sales. You get my point, guys? So guys, stay tuned. This is just a beginning. This is the start of our topic, guys. So guys,